What's up, everybody? So I'm back with the second fight of the fan request: Brock Lesnar versus Shane Carwin for the undisputed heavyweight title of the world. So the lead up to this was Brock Lesnar beat Randy Couture at UFC 91 in November of 2008. He wins the title. He defends the title against Frank Mir at UFC 100 back in 2009. He gets sick. Intestinal issues, diverticulitis, I believe it was called. I'm probably really massacring that name, but he pulls out. He's out for a while, and in the meantime, they do an interim heavyweight title fight, which is between Frank Mir, who had just lost the title, and Shane Carwin at UFC 116. Shane Carwin beats Frank Mir, so now he holds the interim UFC title, heavyweight title. Brock comes back at UFC 116, and this is where we're going to get it going from here, right? So Brock Lesnar, he was the undisputed champion. He went away for a while, and we all know that the UFC doesn't like to wait. So in the meantime, Frank Mir, who had just lost the title, fights Shane Carwin. Shane Carwin wins. Shane Carwin holds the interim title, and now Shane Carwin versus Brock Lesnar for the undisputed heavyweight title. And we're going to start right here. It's the first round. Both these guys weighed in at the absolute max limit of 265 for heavyweight in the UFC division. And these guys are both big. They are huge. The exact same size. I believe Shane Carwin had a bigger glove size. The dude's got hands like a lunchbox, man. The dude... huge guy, huge guy, both of them. You know, they come out in the first round. Both guys are crouched down, very low. They're both expecting the takedown. Lesnar throws a couple of double jabs. He gets rocked with a straight left hand. He tries to put Carwin into the cage. Goes for the takedown. Carwin has a good whizzer. Holds off the takedown. They get back to their feet. And they're still both crouched down. Both guys have landed big shots. Carwin, we're only a minute into the fight, and all this has already happened. So Carwin lands a big right hand, left hand, puts Brock against the cage. He's landing big punches on the cage. Lesnar shoots. Carwin hips down, defends the takedown, big knee. He's got Lesnar just running across the cage. He's got him down on one knee. He's got him down all the way, and he's just banging shots. Josh Rosenthal is the referee of this fight. He could have stopped it right there, but he lets it go. Brock is not trying to recover guard. He's not trying to stand up. He's not trying to fish for an underhook. He's just getting pounded on right now in the first round. Shane Carwin is just landing big shots with those lunchbox hands. Man, he's just getting pounded on right now. And Josh Rosenthal is right there, not stopping the fight. If I'm not mistaken, I think Josh Rosenthal got arrested for moving weight. Big dealer, moving big weight. Josh Rosenthal. So that's why you haven't seen him since the late 2000s, because that boy was moving weight. He's probably had some connections with the Chapo or something. I don't know. But back to the fight. Shane Carwin is actually absolutely dominating this round. Huge ground and pound. Brock looks like he doesn't even know what he's doing. He's never been on his back. He's got a guy the same size as him, just as big as him, and he can't do anything. He's trying to land peppering shots off his back. We're at 222 in the first round. Carwin's trying to go knee on belly, but he's in half guard still, so you can't do that. You need to be on full side control before you go knee on belly. He's still landing good shots here. Brock has just got both arms spread out, like prime for pickings for an arm bar here. Shane Carwin's still landing shots. They're not big shots. You can tell he gassed himself out. I mean, don't forget, these guys are 265 pounds, and they cut weight to make 265. Lesnar pushes off with the feet. There's 145 left. Lesnar tries to scoot around to pass the guard. You hear Rogan right there. He thinks Brock is badly hurt.
And we have seen it here in round one, breaking down Brock Lesnar.
Carwin's still on top. He's in a half guard position.
He's in half guard right now.
But you can tell he's gassed right here. Both guys are gassed.
We credit Brock for surviving.
And Lesnar's still hitting him with little hammer fists off the bag, but it's not really doing much. Carwin's trying to pass the guard right here. Oh, and Brock explodes up. He gets up. Oh, he turns. They're both on their feet now. And now Brock's in on a deep single leg. He's trying to pick the outside leg. There's only 57 seconds left in the first round. Carwin's making him carry his weight. Lesnar still, he's got one arm on the single leg. He's got one arm on the wrist control for the far right arm for Shane Carwin. So let's go to single leg. He comes up to an underhook position. Shane Carwin lands a big knee inside. Another big knee inside. Brock Lesnar with a big knee inside. Now he's wrapping around on the waist of Carwin. So he's like in this position with the far wrist control and waist control. 24 seconds left in the round. Both guys look absolutely exhausted. Now they're playing head position. Brock's doing a good job of getting his head inside. He's got his crown of his head right into the jaw of Carwin against the fence. I think they just kind of get through this round. They both want to be like, I'm over it. Oh, Brock goes down for a double. Doesn't get it. He lifts. Doesn't get it. End of the round. That was a Shane Carwin round. So here we go, beginning of the second. Shane Carwin gives him the infamous little left wink. They both come out. Shane Carwin looks absolutely gassed. As crazy it is to sound that Brock Lesnar looks like he's in the better shape coming in the second round. They're both kind of wavering around, big guys. You know, both kind of low, don't want to give up a takedown. Shane Carwin throws a big left hook, gets nothing but glove. The Brock Lesnar corner is telling Lesnar that there was no way he recovered between that round because Carwin put out a lot of energy in that round. But Lesnar is looking the fresher of the two. You know, Carwin looks absolutely out of it. He looks gassed out. Oh, it was a shitty right hand. Brock changes levels, hits his double, gets him down. He's inside control from the top. Half guard. Brock it looks like he's trying to isolate the far left arm of Carwin right now. He's got an underhook on that side. He's landing little ground and pound shots right there, little hammer fist. Carwin is trying to block that left arm of Brock. Brock drops his hips down to get a little bit heavier. Brock is trying to isolate his Carwin's left arm because he's on his back. Carwin straightens his arm and lets Brock Lesnar get his head down. He's got the crossface on the far side. Brock Lesnar is starting to get heavy. He's pushing up. He's putting pressure on the shoulder of Carwin. He connects his hands there. Oh, he goes to full mount now. Full mount. Oh, and now he gets the straight side control. Now he's putting pressure. But he's got his arm loose right here. There's a lot of space. You can see between his head and his elbow there. He looks to his corner. His corner is telling him to scoot out. So he's sliding out right now to try to finish this arm triangle. And now if Brock Lesnar would have put his head down and just closed all the gaps right there, he could have got it sooner. He's still scooting out. He's still scooting out. You can see Carwin's going red, and he taps right there. He taps. Second round. It was at 2:42 in the second round. Carwin taps to an arm triangle by Brock Lesnar. And that was a good fight. That was a good heavyweight fight, man. Both those guys, big guys. It was a big moment. It was for the undisputed heavyweight title of the world. Carwin was the interim champ. Brock Lesnar, coming off of his intestinal illness, comes back, unifies the titles. He's now the undisputed heavyweight king. What a performance by Brock Lesnar. You got to give it to that guy. Whatever you want to say about him, that he can't fight or he's just a wrestling guy, he proved in that fight that he could take the damage. He came back, weathered the storm, got the submission victory over Shane Carwin, who was Man, Shane Carwin was just as big as him, if not bigger. Wow, what a fight. And Brock Lesnar proved that he was the real deal in this fight. I think the Frank Mir, when he won the title, he just kind of overpowered him. He was bigger, bullied him around. And but this fight, it was Shane Carwin who was just, they were damn near the same size. Exactly in height, weight, mass, everything. And it was a great fight. Brock Lesnar wins. And for the impact on the sport, you had a lot more people that came into the MMA world, into the UFC because of Brock Lesnar. You can't take that away from him. He brought so many more fans into the UFC. And then after that, that was in UFC 116 when he wins. And then his next go out, UFC 121 against Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez was on a tear. He comes. It was UFC 121, October 2010 in Anaheim. And he absolutely manhandles Brock Lesnar. Knockout, TKO finish. And that's when Cain started his reign. The next fight off, he lost to Junior Dos Santos at the first Fox card. He got hit with an overhand right behind the back of the ear. He gets knocked out in the first round. But then he comes back, beats the shit out of Junior Dos Santos for 5 rounds, regains the title. They do the rubber match. He beats the shit out of him again. And that's when the infamous reign of Cain Velasquez starts. But it all started off of Brock Lesnar. And you can't diminish what Brock Lesnar did for the sport of MMA and what he did for UFC, because he was the one that brought a major big fan base to the UFC. So that's the second fight breakdown on that list that I was talking about. And I'll be back with another one probably tomorrow. And then we'll just keep it going until the next fight card comes out. The big UFC fight card comes out. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.